Television has provided us with some of the most beloved characters in entertainment history, but it has also produced some of the most loathed. These characters have infuriated audiences with their actions, attitudes, and behavior. From villains to protagonists, here are the 20 most hated TV characters of all time. Number 1. Joffrey Baratheon, Game of Thrones. Joffrey Baratheon, the cruel and sadistic boy king of the Seven Kingdoms, is widely regarded as the most hated character in television history. He was responsible for countless atrocities, including the execution of Ned Stark, the Red Wedding, and the murder of Ross, a sex worker in King's Landing. Number 2. Cersei Lannister, Game of Thrones. Cersei Lannister, the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, is another Game of Thrones character that audiences love to hate. She is manipulative, power-hungry, and ruthless, and was responsible for the deaths of many beloved characters. Number 3. Negan, The Walking Dead. Negan, the charismatic leader of the Saviors, is one of the most hated characters in The Walking Dead. He is responsible for the deaths of several major characters, including Glenn and Abraham, and is known for his sadistic and brutal nature. Number 4. Skyler White, Breaking Bad. Skyler White, the wife of Walter White, is one of the most hated characters in Breaking Bad. While some argue that she was simply trying to protect her family, many viewers found her manipulative and unsympathetic. Number 5. Janice Soprano, The Sopranos. Janice Soprano, the sister of Tony Soprano, is one of the most hated characters in The Sopranos. She is manipulative, selfish, and often causes chaos for those around her. She's also a narcissist, whose primary thoughts are to how she can gain and benefit from regardless of the consequences to others. Number 6. Lori Grimes, The Walking Dead. Lori Grimes, the wife of Rick Grimes, is another character from The Walking Dead that audiences love to hate. Her actions, which include having an affair with Shane and being overprotective of her son Carl, often put others in danger. Number 7. Jar Jar Binks, Star Wars. Jar Jar Binks, the clumsy and annoying Gungan from the Star Wars prequels, is one of the most hated characters in the franchise. Many fans found him to be a poorly written and unnecessary addition to the series. George Lucas was heavily criticized for ruining the Star Wars franchise and making The Phantom Menace into more like a Muppet show than a continuation of the brilliance of the original trilogy. Number 8. Peggy Hill from King of the Hill. Peggy Hill, the wife of Hank Hill, is one of the most hated characters in King of the Hill. She is often portrayed as vain and delusional, and her attempts to impress others usually backfire. Number 9. Andrea from The Walking Dead. Andrea, a survivor in The Walking Dead, is another character that fans love to hate. She is often portrayed as reckless and impulsive, and her actions often put others in danger. Number 10. Ralph Cifaretto from The Sopranos. Ralph Cifaretto, a member of Tony Soprano's crew, is one of the most hated characters in The Sopranos. He is violent, sadistic, and often causes chaos for those around him. Ralphie was ruthless with his jokes towards many people who knew him and had a particular beef with Paulie, with the two of them almost coming to blows over money and jokes thrown at each other on several occasions. Ralph also got in serious hot water when he joked about the size of Ginny Sack's backside, enraging mob boss Johnny Sack, who wanted Ralphie whacked for the public ridiculing joke. One of Ralph's biggest and most awful scenes was when he brutally beat up his young and beautiful pregnant girlfriend, an exotic dancer at Bada Bing. When she revealed she was carrying his baby and then belittled him in front of his friends for the way he was treating her, Ralph beat her to a pulp outside in the car park, leaving his crew and mob boss Tony to deal with the situation. Tony was livid, and this started the breakdown in their relationship. Number 11. Hannah McKay from Dexter. Hannah McKay, a love interest of Dexter Morgan, is one of the most hated characters in Dexter. Many fans found her to be manipulative and dangerous, and her actions often put Dexter and others in danger. Number 12. Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. Ted Mosby, the protagonist of How I Met Your Mother, is one of the most hated characters in the series. Many fans found him to be whiny and self-absorbed, and his constant pursuit of Robin Scherbatsky was often frustrating for viewers. Number 14. Roman Grant from Big Love. Roman Grant, the leader of the Juniper Creek compound in Big Love, is one of the most hated characters in the series. He is manipulative, abusive, and often causes harm to those around him, including his own family members. Number 15. Agent Stahl from Sons of Anarchy. Agent Stahl, a federal agent in Sons of Anarchy, is one of the most hated characters in the series. She is manipulative, corrupt, and often causes problems for the club and its members. Number 16, Nellie Bertram, The Office. Nellie Bertram, a temporary replacement for Michael Scott in The Office, is one of the most hated characters in the series. Many fans found her to be annoying and disruptive, and her attempts to take over the branch often caused chaos. Number 17, Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos. Paulie Walnuts, a member of Tony Soprano's crew, is one of the most hated characters in The Sopranos. He is often portrayed as violent and abusive, and his actions often put others in danger. Paulie was a true tough guy, but his character was often disliked for his cringeworthy jokes, which he had a habit of repeating if he didn't get the laughs he was expecting. He was also a massive worrier when it came to his health, and for someone as tough and violent as he was, often acted like a baby if he got sick. Number 18, Kimmy Gibbler from Full House. Kimmy Gibbler, the neighbor of the Tanner family in Full House, is one of the most hated characters in the series. Many fans found her to be annoying and intrusive, and her constant presence often grated on viewers. Number 19, Dr. Robert Ford from Westworld. Dr. Robert Ford, the creator of the hosts in Westworld, is one of the most hated characters in the series. He is manipulative, power-hungry, and often causes harm to the hosts and those around him. Number 20, Jenny Schechter from The L Word. Jenny Schechter, a writer and main character in The L Word, is one of the most hated characters in the series. Many fans found her to be manipulative and self-absorbed, and her actions often caused problems for her friends and loved ones. In conclusion, these 20 characters have one thing in common. They are all widely regarded as some of the most hated characters in television history. From Joffrey Baratheon's sadistic nature to Kimmy Gibbler's annoying presence, these characters have infuriated audiences with their actions, attitudes, and behavior. Whether they are villains or protagonists, their impact on viewers is undeniable, and they will always be remembered as some of the most despised characters on television. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.
If you like our videos, please subscribe and share.